And we are back. It's probably been like 3 years. But for the new viewers, what's up? I am TK Redorscar. It's just TK Rds now, made short as heck. So this is like a channel update, but I'm also going to ramble on. And yes, I brought the freaking headband out of the storage area. Well, it was just my book bag. That's why I keep it at. And yes, I'm going to keep rocking it in this my videos if I keep doing videos. This is just random. I feel like talking. I got video games, I got anime, some manga, all that good stuff, but I feel like talking, so we doing video. If you've been watching my YouTube, you've been seeing I doing a lot of gameplay. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing some streams, a lot of wrestling streams. I just posted like a clip today actually, and I did a stream earlier today. But I've been posting a lot of random wrestling stuff. I'm seeing it's actually getting some traction, so it will be continuing to happen every now and then, because who doesn't like a little nice good bit of views right there? It's also helping me out with some freebies with some games, I'm getting some codes and stuff, so that's helping me out a little bit. But this is like a channel update, and also just me talking. Just want to talk, ramble on, talk about what I've been up to, a little bit of life maybe, who knows. Recording from my iPhone, kind of had to frame this thing kind of good. I wish I'm a no shot. Rocking my Morales, I'm watching his name, Spider-Man shirt. Got the throwing the headband, Still got the dreads. Well, I'm actually regrowing it. See, it's way shorter, and I actually cut the sides. I cut the back. But let's start off with anime, because anime has been pretty much the core of my YouTube before I stopped, it was the core of the channel. Before that, I was doing trailer reactions. I might bring that back. Y'all gotta recommend me a video and program, because I see a lot of these program people are like trying to make subscriptions of it, and nope, I'm not doing that. And yes, before I was pirating and stuff, and I might have to continue that if they keep trying to make you get a subscription instead of just buying the program outright. I'll buy the program. But I might just use a phone program. I'm recording from my iPhone right now, so yeah, we're gonna see how long it is. Get some popcorn, and yeah. So anime. I have been watching anime still. I still watch it on a weekly basis. I just not watching as a huge amount as I usually have been doing the past months. I'm not sure if I did the hottest in the season. I think I might have. I think I did do one. Maybe I did one and didn't upload it. But I used to do those when I kind of looked through all the new animes that was coming out for the season of animes. I might do one for the upcoming fall season, but I've been trying to keep a low number of animes that I've been watching. I'm trying not to watch, like, I'm gonna call it filler anime. This is just anime that I'm watching just to have something to watch. I was doing that. I would watch extra animes just so I could have something to watch. But I cut those off. I'm only watching the ones I'm actually interested in watching. I mean, some of the ones I was interested in watching, but I wasn't like really interested in watching them. So if I'm not really interested, I'm going to cut it off. I did that with one of the animes that returned this season. That was a part-timer. I watched like almost the whole season, but I cut it because I didn't care what was happening or the storyline. So I'm just going to cut it. I don't really care for it. I'm not invested in it. So that's what I do now with anime. I actually got some anime to watch now, because that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I got into that, and I literally binge watched all, what was it? I think it was like 5 different seasons maybe, and then the Star Ocean came out, and I watched Star Ocean. Well, I watched the first half of it. That's the anime I got right now, like, onto my watch list. I gotta watch that second half with Joestar. But yeah, I got into JoJo's Bizarre World the end of last year, and I binged like all of those seasons before Stone Ocean was out. I mean, I binged every single season in like maybe 2 months. And Stone Ocean. I think Stone Ocean actually was out, but I didn't want to just try to hop into Stone Ocean. I wanted to watch all of it, so I binged it and pretty enjoyable. I seen bits and pieces of JoJo's Bizarre World before, but like randomly when I had cable and I would just look at Cartoon Network at nighttime. But the art style, the art style threw me off. I like, so didn't give it a shot back then, but now I give it a shot, and it's pretty good. The game just came out. Actually, the season, the rest of the half of the season dropped when the game dropped, because they just put out a game for it. I played a demo for it. I streamed it, not on here though. I streamed it on Twitch. I don't do Twitch really, to be honest. I'm kind of just trying to do more YouTube, because I don't get no clout on Twitch. But YouTube been acting dumb. YouTube been, I got a bump right, but YouTube they've been saying connection is weak or whatever. You know, the connection to y'all weak ass servers. That's what it is. But that's why sometimes my wrestling streams be cut short, because it'll be some connection problem with them on their side. But yeah, JoJo's, that's anime I've been watching. Well, I haven't watched new season yet, but that's what I'm going to be watching soon, because I don't have nothing to watch right now. But let me update y'all on animes I've been watching. So, of course, Baruto. Of course, it's not touching Naruto, but I still have been watching Baruto. I have been enjoying certain parts of the Baruto series. The Karma stuff, the stuff with Kawaki, Jigen, I believe his name is, or Wait, I'm finna mix and match stuff together. No, not Jiren is freaking Dragon Ball Super. I believe his name is Jigen, I believe. If that's not, then oh well. I'll correct it, or I won't correct it. I forgot his name. But y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all been watching the series. That was the last best parts in Baruto so far. We lost our dear friend, the Nine-Tailed Fox, on that season. Pretty emotional. Got the feels. I poured it from my homie Kuruma. These stuff. But yeah, that was an emotional episode. I ain't gonna lie, I cried. Yeah, if y'all go back years back, a little 2017, 2008, I cried on last Naruto episode. But no shame in my game. No shame in my anime game. Besides Baruto, this was a sleeper. Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. I was almost about to say Age. That's a game though. Well, both of them are games, but Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. I thought this anime was going to be trash. I remember when it first started. I did watch it always from the. I started off watching from the beginning, but my expectations was not high at all. I had low expectations for the anime. I think it's been going on for maybe almost 2 years now. Maybe it started last year. It might have started last fall, and it's finna end like this fall, I think. Or if not, it was 2020. Wait. Today it's 2022. So yeah, it must have started either 2020 or 2021. It started one of those years, but it's been really good, and that anime has been giving me the feels too. Lots of good moments. It has a total of 100 episodes. It's currently on episode 92 or 3 right now, so it's close to its finale. But it's been a nice, fun ride on that anime. Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. It is a remake. It has an older version of it if you want to go check that out. What else I've been watching? Danmachi. Is around to pick up girls in the dungeon season 4 that started this season. Is almost done now because this season is almost over. That's been good. Hasn't disappointed me yet. What else I've been watching? One that started this season was not a big title, but it's the Yakuza's Guide for Babysitting, something like that. That was Well, that one's alright so far. It's not nothing big, action packed or anything like that. It's like a nice, chill, tone type of anime. It does have a little bit of fighting in it at the beginning. Maybe some towards the end. Who knows? But it's been nice. It's just a nice, chill anime to watch. Nothing extreme or intense. What else? What else? That. Oh, so I just picked up an anime maybe like a week ago. I picked it up. I use my anime list. That's always been my anime database type app. I use it to record all the animes, all the animes and all the mangas I read. That's what I recorded on. And you want to find me? It's my PSN, which is TK-XCVI. It'll be in the description. Same as my PSN. You can search me on there. But they added a feature on the app, and I just posted in this group. I was like, in the recommendations, and someone recommended it to me, and I was like, okay. And I checked it out, and it actually is pretty good. Maybe the artwork, cause on like if you ever been on my anime list, the artwork for the picture, the artwork for the animes sometimes don't be looking as intriguing really. So I probably seen it and like, oh, it's some type of harem anime. And I was like, I don't want to watch this. So, cause the picture is him between two girls. So I was probably thinking it's a harem or something. But I ended up watching it because I was in need of something to watch. I needed something new to watch. I watched all my episodes. I was caught up to everything that I was watching at this point. So it's called Vermeer or Vermeil. Wait. I think it's Vermeil in Gold. I think that's the English name. I don't know what Japanese name is. I can't even try to pronounce it to y'all. It's pretty much about this boy. He's a mage. I'm just give you the plot for the beginning of the episode. So this boy, I don't even know his name. I'm not gonna do his name. His name is Alto. So Alto, he's this mage. He's really smart, book smarts. He's passed all his tests and stuff, but there's one thing: he's unable to summon the familiar. So he's trying. He gets like an extension on, like if he's not able to summon a mage, he's going to fail his grade just because of that, because it's required. So I guess he goes searching through the library trying to read up on something that might help him, because he's good with like magic and stuff, but for some reason he couldn't summon no familiar. So while he's in the library, a book falls from a top shelf, and he looks at it. He started reading it, and I guess he had some type of ritual or something, and he figured it was going to help him. So he ended up summoning this lady. She's a demon though, and her name is Vermeer. I'm botching names so bad. Vermeer. But he summons her, and she agrees to be his familiar and made a contract with him, because she's been locked in this book. We don't really know the reason why she's locked in the book, but most likely because she's a demon, and people in that era or people in that world kind of fear demons. But it's like a whole new era now, probably, since she's been sealed in this book. That's been pretty good. The other one is almost over, but it's going to have season 2 for sure. Just the way about the pacing of it and how what just happened on last episode is definitely going to have another season. It can't end that quickly for good. I don't think it would. So yeah, and that's probably all the anime I'm watching. I think that's all the animes. I think I named them all. Baruto, Dragon Quest: Adventures of Dai, Vermeer and Gold, Damachi. Yep. Well, like I said, I got the new JoJo season just dropped, so I'm gonna watch that. And actually, it's actually anime on Netflix. I just started using Netflix again. I haven't used Netflix in so long, but I see it's some anime I had on my to watch list, so I might check that one out too. I think it's called Bastard, maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe do some reviews. I haven't did a review in so long. But before I move on to the next topic, this is a long video. 15 minutes now. 15 minutes of me rambling on. It's probably gonna be 30 or 45 minutes. What I was gonna say? I think that was it. That's it for the anime stuff. But we're not really done with anime because some of this. Oh wait. I didn't know what I was gonna say. So it's an anime that I recommend. I'm not sure if I was making videos around this time, but the anime is called Miruku-chan. Miruku-chan. And this is an anime about a girl. One day she just randomly starts seeing evil spirits. It's really, really good. That anime was fire. Best anime of that season. I forgot what season it is, but it was really good. I just want to recommend that to y'all. Miruku-chan. Mieruko-chan. There you go. That's how you find it. Really good. It is on Crunchyroll, so you can watch it there. But it's really good anime. There's some anime that I haven't heard any news about, but I hope it gets another season. There's some anime I've been wanting. I was like, maybe I should just get a manga for it. But I will have to research and figure out which chapter the anime ended on. Like which book is taken off from where their anime ended. I did that. And I got some anime here. And we finna talk about anime. It's time with some anime. So I got a couple over here. I got some other ones too, but I ain't gonna show them. Some of them ain't PG. I ain't gonna lie. I only read one volume of one of those though. But one anime, they just dropped a movie. I haven't watched the movie yet. But that's what I did with Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super ended 2019, 2021, those years. It ended sometime back then. And at this time, kind of burnt out on playing games, so I didn't have no new games to play. Like I said, I slowed down on my animes. I'm kind of limited how many animes I'm watching at a time. Nothing else I really to do. So like, let me get a new hobby. Let me just read some mangas. One of the first manga I got is called Samurai 7. It is from the creator of Naruto. And I actually haven't finished it, but I might go back to it. But Dragon Ball Super, I was like, I want to read something that does have an anime for it. This does have an anime, but Dragon Ball Super is on the back burner. It's been on the back burner for some years now. So I looked up and I read a review on one of the books. They said they got into an arc after the world, the strongest world, whatever the hell the term is called, when they had the universe versus universes. Was that right? Universe versus universe? Yeah, I think that's so. So yeah. So I think I got like maybe 10 books, maybe is this? 10 mangas maybe? Cause I think it was like manga like 9. I don't know, it wasn't that many mangas. It wasn't that many mangas when I started buying the mangas for this. It was probably like maybe 8 mangas maybe. It was probably like maybe 7 or 8 mangas, and I started buying them because it was going beyond what happened on Dragon Ball Super. So this is the latest one. I already read it. We prepare up for the next one, which is dropping. I think it's dropping November. Dragon Ball Super. We got the boy. Y'all already know those two. Vegeta, Goku. Then we got Granola, the last Cerealian. I'll probably botch his name. But yeah, I've been reading lots of manga. I'm actually just starting to pick up more manga, like read. I probably got like 5 or 6 mangas in my over there that I haven't even read. But I want to talk about those a little bit mangas. It's probably gonna be a long manga. This is just my new hobby. I read now. If I don't feel like playing no games, if I don't feel like watching no anime, or there ain't no movies, I'm very big with movies. So it's not that big amount of movies that I will even watch. I'm like picky with it. But I did watch one movie. I watched it earlier today. Day Shift. It's a vampire movie. It's starring Jamie Foxx. Snoop Dogg got a little bit of parts in it. pretty cool vampire-ish movie. But yeah. Then we got this book right here. I read this like well, last month. Now I just turned September. Island in the Puddle. Okay, I gotta recommend that anime to y'all. I got this book solely because it's a pretty thick book too, and I like thick books. But I got this book because it might show it. It might say it. Yep. Creator of Erased. If you haven't watched Erased, it was an anime. It probably came out 2018, 2019, sometime around that time frame. It came out, and boy, that anime, it was fire, hot fire, super hot fire. It was so good that thing made me cry. When animes make you cry, you know it's a real goddamn deal. But that was so good of anime, and I was scrolling cause I just if I get bored I'll just scroll through like a book. I usually use Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. That's why I most buy my books. So I'm in the book club on Barnes and Noble, so I get a free shipping. But I was scrolling through stuff. I saw this. I was like, let me get it. So this is volume 2, volume 3. Y'all want to see some little pictures? I mean, some of the art in here. Volume I'll just show y'all some stuff. Volume 3 comes out this month, later this month, I believe. I think come out later this month. Yeah, I didn't even show you. I ain't show y'all none of the other ones in this. But that book, that manga, is pretty much, it's similar to Erase actually, kind of. So Erase, the anime, Erase is a manga too, by the way. But either way, however you want to choose to enjoy it, I was looking for stuff that didn't have an anime for it out yet. That's why some of this stuff I got. I'm gonna get into another one. I'll talk about it. But before that, so that one, Island in the Puddle, is about this boy and girl. They're like elementary school kids, and they live with their mother. But their mother's always gone. We don't know why. We don't know what. But she's working or something. She always come back and have some money for them. But she always like leaves. She leaves like real fast. Well, she used to leave. She used to stay with them a little bit longer, but each time she leaves fast. I mean, each time she visits, she doesn't stay there as long anymore for some reason. We don't know why. We'll find out later on in later books. And if we found out something, should I spoil it? Well, they reveal in this book, when the mother comes back and the sister is sleeping, she beats up the son. I don't know why. It's just something. I guess something she takes out her anger on the son for whatever happening while she's out there in the mean streets of Tokyo or wherever they at. But pretty interesting book. I didn't get to the big point. All right, so the boy somehow, some way, some supernatural way, he switches body with this wanted criminal, and you do get to see you get to read the backstory and see what happens with the criminal too. They both give you like a detailed story, like in the intro of the first book, of the criminal and what happened. But yeah, they end up switching bodies. The criminal is trying to pretty much get the money. He's trying to get the money from the boy. So they both switch bodies, but the criminal's trying to get the money from the boy. He's going to try to like ditch town and start a new life because, like I said, he's wanted. But since now the boy is in his body, the boy got to worry about all the issues he had. And it's pretty good. I'll just say that. I don't want to talk too much on it. I don't want to give away all the story, but it's pretty good. And this right here, I'm gonna show y'all. This is my favorite manga. I'm behind on the series. I thought I had it, but I looked earlier. I don't have volume 7 yet, so I gotta get volume 7. Volume 8 comes out like next month, I think. Zom 100. So this right here, this is volume 6, by the way. Yeah, this is volume 6. So Zom 100 is about this boy. He worked as a salary man in this business company, and this company pretty much like slaved his ass. Pretty much, he was freaking slaving there. And pretty much one day the world just went to hell. Like it's Walking Dead, like kind of what it's an apocalypse type story, but it is comedic. So one day, an outbreak happens, and he decides, hey, I'm going to make a bucket list of the things I want to do before I die. So that's why it's called Zom 100. The main character name is Zom, obviously, but the 100 stands for his bucket list. If I show y'all this book, and if I show y'all the pages on here, I might spoil some stuff. This book is kind of more at a serious plot point in the story, but overall, Zom 100, the first few books, it has been pretty comedic. Well, it still have a little bit comedic parts in here in this book, that volume right there, but it's been a pretty comedic read. It does have this horror stuff in it, but it's been more on the light side. It's been really comedic on like how the boy handled the handle situations. Like, oh boy, he's like 20 something, like 25, 24 something around the age. But he got a bucket list. He's trying to accomplish these things. He's pretty carefree about stuff, but it's a very nice, good read. I highly recommend Zom 100. Zom 100 actually has a Netflix live action coming. I found that out earlier this year. I was like, really? They making a live action? I'm not a big fan of live actions. I've only watched like two or three live actions. Avatar Last Airbender. I actually never seen that full Dragon Ball evolution. I saw bits and pieces of it, so maybe I shouldn't even count that. Alright, so scratch that. Avatar Last Airbender live action, and I saw Attack on Titans live action before Attack on Titan really took off big. Well, it was already big at that point, but the fan base now, hey, y'all fanboys need to sit y'all ass down. Damn, it's not that good. Actually, it's pretty mid. The best season was season 2. That was the best season of Attack on Titan. Yeah, I said it. And I gave Attack on Titan so many chances, but what happened? It bores me, so I dropped the shit like 5 times. Yeah, I'm not coming back to it. I just had to talk my shit to the Attack on Titan fans, because y'all overrate stuff, and I like it's the best thing ever, when it's really not. It's pretty mid. What else we gonna talk about with the manga? I think that's probably it with the manga. Like I said, I probably got like 4 other different mangas. 1 18 plus. Well, actually 2 is actually 3. Let's see. Well, I actually got maybe like 4. Yeah, I think I got like 4. Well, 1, it's not that crazy, but it's about this girl. She's doing karate, and she wants to be an idol. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But it's got some nice action and stuff. And I was going to read. Well, I actually can read it. This other one, I got this other one. It's about some spies. I haven't read it yet. That's probably the only one I can read again until I want to read other ones. I thought I had Zom 100 volume 7, but I looked and I don't have it. So I gotta get volume 7 at some point, and volume 8. Now, the last part, we at the 30-minute mark. Well, close enough to the 30-minute mark. We're gonna talk about video games. Oh, we can talk about. Oh, I ain't talk about life yet either. So life been alright. It's been has some ups, some downs. But I have been working a little bit. I did a little bit of fast food crap. Then I did work from home a little bit last year and the beginning of this year. And I gotta support the hobby. So I was working. That's like other stuff. That's like I got my mangas. I got other mangas. I ain't even talk about that manga. I got Goblin Slayer. I got a side story with Goblin Slayer. But I wasn't feeling the first volume, so I ain't continue to buy no more. Yakuza Reincarnated, I gave that a try. Really disappointed by it. I didn't finish that manga. I mean, I didn't finish that book, the first volume I got. I got another one. It's another one I got. It's by the prison school person, but they didn't finish the whole manga series. But I wanted to read like the volume to see how it's gonna be, but I ain't want to invest no more money into that manga since I knew it wasn't going to have a finish, a proper finish for it. But into gaming, got my PS5. And I got a red controller too. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use my red controller for the God of War. And I got matching red plates for my PlayStation 5. But the PS5 though, that thing fire. Hot fire. We got the haptic feedback. Oh snap, what am I doing? Got the haptic feedback on this thing. The triggers. Ooh, if you ain't playing no shooter with the dual sense, with the haptic feedback, you ain't gaming right. That's all I gotta say. Cause what they promoting here on my page? I just logged into my game and they promoting something, some game. We'll look at it a little bit later. But yeah, I can't play. Well, I could, but it feels so nice playing shooters. I know some people are like, I don't want to feel that vibrating or that rumble on my thumbs or that tension on my thumb when playing shooters. That's them. That's your personal preference. For me, I like it. I actually streamed a game a while back called Chorus. It's a shooting game, space shooter game. I was going in with that, and you could feel it every time you shoot when you blowing up a ship. Fire. Another praise. I just want to get another praise to the PS5, the recording feature. So when you playing the game on PS4, I still got my PS4 in the closet, but on the PS4, you pretty much would have to hold, or it just depends how you set it, but you just to hold the button or press the button, it'll capture the last 30 seconds. On this PS5, I could, should I show y'all? No, I didn't show y'all, I'm in the middle of nowhere. On the PS5, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, on the total record. So on the PS5, you could pretty much play the game, and at any time you could just hit the button, go to the recording option, and say save the last hour, or save the last 15 minutes, save the last 30 minutes, save the last 5 minutes or 30 seconds or however. I don't know how exactly this technology works for you to be playing a game, and then just at any time you can just say, hey, I want to record that last hour of me gaming. Like you're not planning it. You just playing the game. You can just say, you know what? Let me click this, and you'll have that whole hour of your playtime. I think that's pretty cool. You can also just click record too, and record however long of a video you want to, which is an upgrade from the PS5. I mean PS4. Both of those upgrades, you can just click record however long you want, or you can do the option I just said. We can just click save the last hour of my play time I was playing on the game, or the 30 minutes, 15, however. It's pretty cool. The broadcasting features is way better than the PS4. You could pause the game, like pause the stream if you want to. The chat pops up in little bubbles on your screen for yourself. You don't have to have that little picture-in-picture type thing with the chat box thing when you're streaming. You just like a little text bubble will pop up and show if someone is typing in your chat room. So I'm digging the PS5. I got me a nice headset here. I'm not big on buying headsets, especially if it costs a lot. I mean, like, these jumps might break or mess up on me, but I heard that the Astro, what's called Astro, what it is, A10, I think. I heard they was pretty good. They last long. But I found out they had a Gen 2 one. This is the Gen 2 ones right here. Had to get black and gray. Gen 2s. Very comfortable on the ears. You can, the microphone, put up in the air, you'll mute, put it down, unmute, that swivel thing. This is what I like a lot about it. unhook that junk. So if this wire fucks up on you, buy your ass a new cable, hook it up. You back in business. So that's why I got this. It's like $50. 50. Well, no, it's actually 60, but I got it for like 54 or something like that because I got a discount, a little discount there. But I'm digging these Astros A10s. That's what I could do on YouTube, like twisting it up and doing all that stuff, show how flexible it is. I'm not doing that. No way. But that was pretty good. Sound quality's nice. Bass is nice. Finna fuck someone up. Yeah, it's not PG. I'm finna fuck someone up on that God of War. I got Ragnarok pre-ordered. I got Hogwarts pre-ordered. I got Callisto Protocol pre-ordered. I'm gonna try to stream some of this. If YouTube doesn't act like a bitch and say, oh, your connection is messing up when it's really not, then I'll just clip my gameplay and post some of the clips up on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting like clips up every now and then. See, some of my stuff is getting some traction. What else I got pre-ordered? I think that's all I got pre-ordered for the rest of the gaming year. God of War, Callisto Protocol, Hogwarts. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we got another game coming out at the end of this month. I already got money ready for it. Shit just said Jack Move. This game called Jack Move is a nice pixel RPG game. I posted gameplay up on here. It was called Jack Move Icebreaker or something like that. It was like a little free like I think it's maybe like a prequel or something, or it was giving us a taste of what the game would be like. So I posted that clip up a while back, months ago, and when I played it, I really dug the gameplay, the art style, everything. So I'm ready to play that. I think that's about it with gaming. I would say you add me, but I don't add strangers. Really, I really don't add strangers. I keep my friend list really small on my PlayStation. But if you do got something you want to play on, I don't got much games multiplayer at least the game on, but I'm down to play. Y'all see I got WWE. I've been posting a lot of WWE clips, and pretty much I'm gonna tell you how I started doing the streams. So I was just bored one day, and before I wasn't really doing universe mode. I was doing My Rise, which is the story mode of WWE games. This is my first WWE game in years, and I was just like, let me do universe mode, and then we just stream it and see how it goes. Like I wanted to like just put it on the show like it's really wrestling, because you book the show and you can watch a match or play a match. So I started doing that, and I started to notice I was getting kind of a little bit of traction. Had some people that would stick in there for a little bit in chat or just view and watch. So I just started doing that, and that's why every now and then you'll see, hey, TK this is live playing WWE 2K Universe mode. So that's how that kind of started. Before we kind of close out here, we're gonna talk. I still got some more gaming to do. So we got, you see the reflection here. That's that curved monitor. I got a nice curved monitor. But the Nintendo Switch. So I'm starting to get back into my Nintendo Switch shit. Yeah, we're going crazy a lot. So this is my catalog here. I haven't played Xenoverse yet. I played it before originally on the Wii, but I haven't played it on the Switch. That's gonna be a game I play sometime soon. Road Company, I played hell of Road Company on my PS4. This is before I got the PS5. But I linked my account and I'm gonna start playing it on the Switch. So if you want to play some Road Company with me, let's get it. I was a beast before. We got the Dragon Ball Heroes. We got the Pokemon Arceus. We got the Pokemon Home. Actually, we got let me show you. Fall Guys, some demos, Pokemon, RPG game, Final Fantasy 7, Uno, some games I got from some devs. Zelda, Bastion, Fire Emblem, Saints Row. I got that good ass discount. That's the one with the aliens, but I barely played it. Indivisible, Pokemon again, Cruising Blast. You can't see all that, but I'm naming it to y'all. So I've been starting the game on my Switch a lot more, trying to put more time in it, give it some playtime. I know what I was gonna do. So I'm logging into Pokemon Home. But wait, that new Pokemon game, I was super sure I was gonna get it, but I saw a new gameplay of it a while back. They got that crystallization gimmick of theirs. They always try and have gimmicks now in Pokemon games. That's how they try and sell it. But I don't like that gimmick thing. So it's like a crystallization thing, and sometimes they have a new move, a unique move. But what I want to show y'all, a reason why I don't want to, reason I don't care for that new gimmick is because they kind of trying to replace shinies. I feel like they're trying to replace shinies with that. And I'm talking about shinies. Guess what I'm finna do? Let me show y'all like how you do the. Let me see how we do the shiny. I mean, my bad. I'm trying to do the summary so you get a better picture. Let me show you my shiny collection. I was going hard last year. Actually, beginning of this year too, maybe. Mostly last year though. I was hunting hella shinies on Pokemon Go. We got shiny Chimchar, shiny Terrorsaur, shiny Chuko, shiny Shimmy. How you pronounce? That's a regular one. Wait, was that shiny one? No, that's regular. Shiny Bulbasaur, shiny Piplup, shiny Glameow, shiny Steelix, shiny Sneasel. I'll call all these by the way. This took a long ass time. Skitty, shiny Snover, shiny, I don't pronounce the name, shiny Turtwig, shiny Gibite. I got like 2 of those, I think. Shiny Kogunk, shiny Psyduck. I got like 2 of those, I think. Shiny Akins, shiny Apom. That was like probably one of my first shinies ever. Shiny Umbreon. That's probably like my 3rd or 2nd shiny right there. Shiny Baneri. Oh, that's not shiny, but I caught that in Pokemon Go. What's a special event? Oh man. Then I got hella shinies on my Pokemon Go account still. I haven't transferred. Yeah, I just want to show off. That was the only point for that. I just want to show off right there, the Pokemons. Do I got anything else to talk about? Shout out to whoever watched this video to the end though. Shout out to watch it to the end. But I wanted to talk. I talked a lot. Another thing I've been doing, I haven't done this too often. This is probably the first one I bought in probably like a good year. But I got me a Miles Morales rocking the hat and scarf from, I think her name is Haley. I was thinking about getting some other stuff, but like, no, I'm not buying no more stuff. I don't need to buy no more stuff like that. I keep that on my PlayStation. My PlayStation is red. Let me show y'all. Hopefully I don't show y'all something that y'all need to be seeing, but there's the PlayStation, there's the books. There we go. There go my curve monitor. There go the headset. There you go. Gang, all that. But what's to come for the channel? If I can find the program, I might start doing trailer reactions again. If not, well, it depends on how I'm feeling, but I might do trailer reactions again. Kind of been wanting to do something, but I just haven't did it. Anime reviews, I could definitely do that again. And maybe some type of topic type thing. I was thinking about kind of like a podcast type thing, maybe, but not really. I mean, I could talk about gaming, but not like how these gaming podcasts you like. Oh, Microsoft bought Activision, Sony's buying this mobile division. They bought Bungie. I'm not talking like that. I'm just talking about like gamers. Well, I don't talk to a lot of people. I only talk to like one dude that's on my friend list every now and then. If he online, he probably play some wrestling. And you can check him out. I did a WA stream with him. It's in the archives. It said versus Super Derek. But might just talk about like video games, like games you're looking forward to, games you want to play. I was thinking about doing something like that. Maybe even talk about wrestling. For those who don't know, I used to do wrestling videos back in the day. That's how I met the Derek. I was doing a lot of wrestling videos on YouTube. I was heavily involved on my first Twitter account, tweeting about wrestling. That's how we met and connected and started playing games. But what's next for the channel? Maybe some anime reviews. We're definitely gonna get some gameplays of stuff. I can promise I can do gameplays and stuff. But I might start doing anime reviews again. Might start recommending books, my mangas. Like I say, I already recommend y'all this. Zone 100. This is a definite should read. I didn't mention this, but a huge perk of reading the Dragon Ball Super mangas, you don't got no long ass fillers, my bad. You don't got no long ass fillers. They gonna get right to it. Right to the action. Well, not automatically right to action, but ain't much filler in the manga, so if you wanna see some action, you gonna see some action. Should I spoil some stuff? Goku, he's trying to master his Ultra Instinct. That's not a spoiler, y'all know that. He's trying to master his Ultra Instinct. But, as a spoiler, he's trying to master Ultra Instinct without even using the Ultra Instinct form because the angels, the guys, they don't have no form of Ultra Instinct. They're naturally using it. So Goku's trying to master Ultra Instinct without being in that form. You know the forms take stress on the body, yada. And Vegeta's working on his God destruction powers, so things are heating up. They're in the fight with that guy Granola, the last Cerulean that wants revenge on Saiyans and Frieza. We will see how that plays out. Find out on next episode, Dragon Ball Z. I'm peeling my hand right here if y'all wonder what I'm doing. Alright, so I took about 48 minutes of your time. Thanks for tuning in. All that good stuff. Take your door scar. I know y'all was happy to see my face. Y'all happy to see my face? Y'all want to see my boy Lucky? Before I end the video, here's my boy Lucky. Alright, y'all. Adios.